Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lord Exus, and as you can see from this screen, we're playing Fallout 4. Now, I've done Fallout 4 on the channel before and done a lot of it in my own time. Several months past now, in fact about a year ago, that I done it really for myself. But apparently, a year ago or even further back beyond that, they introduced a new difficulty mode, and not so much a new difficulty, but a mode I very much loved in Fallout New Vegas, and they have also brought this mode to Skyrim, and that is survival mode. So that is what we're going to be playing today. As you can see, I'm already on the screen, and it's already got continue new and load game, because I'm actually recording this intro after doing the episode. I done another intro to begin with before I knew exactly what I was talking about and exactly what was to happen in this episode, exactly what it would entail to do survival mode, because this is a little bit different from Skyrim's one, but of course it would be, because it's Fallout, it's not the Elder Scrolls. But anyway, very much enjoyed Skyrim survival, and we'll be doing episodes on that, and I can guarantee I very much enjoy this as well, and be doing episodes on this, because it's just something nice and poignant to kind of make you actually feel like you're in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Yeah, it's bad enough that you get radiation, it's bad enough you get sick, and you have to fight mutants and build bases and try and save Boston, the post-apocalyptic wasteland. But even if you crank up the difficulty to hard or madness and the enemies are nearly impossible to kill, that's not what surviving the post-apocalyptic wasteland is all about. So I really did want to play survival mode, and that's why I'm doing this again, because I wouldn't just play the game normally again, because I don't want to. The fact is, a couple of days ago I played Fallout New Vegas and put hardcore mode on, and I was like, yeah, I remember how cool just trying to survive and needing to eat and drink and stay warm and rest, how all that stuff was, and I love that stuff. So I checked online, and it seems both Skyrim and Fallout 4 had an update that added this mode, and some time ago as well, so I should have been aware of that. I wasn't, and I'm sorry. However, we're getting into it now. So I'd like to welcome you all to Fallout 4 Survival Mode. Let's get in. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, and as promised, I skipped the whole beginning, end of the world shit that this game has going on at the beginning of it. So you guys don't have to go through that, because that has nothing to do with what I'm trying to do here. It's nothing to do with playing survival mode. So before we move on, I guess I should show you guys. This is the character I created. His name is Marcus. I don't know anyone called Marcus, but it seemed appropriate, since our wife is obviously called Nora in this game, that we just have a normal sort of Joe everyman name. So his name is Marcus. And Marcus is going to be our main protagonist of Fallout 4 Survival Edition. So before we move forward, it might be prominent to go to help and look at the help on survival difficulty. Is the struggle of this world merely a pleasant game for you? Do you long for a more brutal take on life, lived post-apocalyptic? If you answered yes and yes, then survival difficulty is for you. Survival upends many of the rules of life in the Commonwealth for maximum challenge. For a full list of these changes, see below. So, survival basics. Saving. Manual, quick saving, and most autosaves are disabled. To save your game, you'll need to find a bed and sleep for at least an hour. So, I can't save the game unless we sleep, guys. Staying healthy. Survival makes it more challenging to keep yourself in top health and high spirits. Food and stimpaks heal at a significantly slower rate, and you'll need to pay attention to your overall wellness by staying properly fed, rested, and hydrated. See survival healing changes and survival rest and wellness entries for more details. Lethality. You now deal, but also take more damage. You can increase the damage you deal further with adrenaline. See the survival combat and adrenaline entry for more details. Fast travel. Fast travel is disabled. If you wish to be somewhere, you'll have to get there the old-fashioned way. So that's exactly the same as, of course, as Skyrim survival mode. Inventory management. You'll be able to carry far fewer items, including ammunition and stimpaks, which now both have weight, which is really annoying. Your companions can still help you carry the load, but their capacity has also decreased. See the survival items and companions entry for more details. So, survival, combat, and adrenaline. Adrenaline. Survival automatically grants the Adrenaline perk, which provides a bonus to your damage output. Unlike other perks, the only way to increase your rank of Adrenaline perk is by getting kills, hostile or otherwise. The higher your Adrenaline rank, the higher the damage bonus. Sleeping for any amount of time will cause your Adrenaline rank to lower, taking your damage bonus down with it. You can check your current Adrenaline rank at any time in the perk section on the stat tab in your Pip-Boy. Currently, and I know this is true, after coming out of the vault, since technically after character creation you are in survival mode, although it hasn't been established yet. My current Adrenaline rank is I have a 10% bonus to damage because I killed some obviously rad roaches coming out of the vault. Okay, compass. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled as enemies will no longer appear on your compass. The distance at which locations of interest will appear has been significantly shortened as well. Combat. In survival, both you and your foes are deadlier than ever, so don't expect to survive more than a few hits from most enemies. Good armor, reliable cover, and tactical thinking are critical. Choose your openings wisely and make the most of your own increased damage. Survival. Rest, wellness, and fatigue. Bed types. The type of bed you sleep in determines the length of time you're able to stay asleep. A sleeping bag will save your game and may save your life when you're desperate. A mattress offers strong healing and can clear most of your fatigue. The comfort of a bed allows for a full night's rest and all the benefits that come with it. Wellness. You'll find it difficult to survive without taking proper care of yourself. You must stay hydrated, fed and rested to remain combat ready. Going for extended periods of time without food, water or a good night's sleep will begin to adversely affect your health, hurting your special stats, adding to your fatigue, lowering your immunity, and eventually dealing physical damage to you. So that's what happens if your wellness drops. Fatigue. Fatigue most comes from being tired, but both hunger and thirst also affect it. Fatigue works like radiation, but affects your action points, the AP, rather than your hit points, your HP. The more fatigue you have built up, the less AP you have for actions like sprinting and VATS. The amount of fatigue you've accumulated is displayed in red on your AP bar. Survival, illness and health. Illness. Eating uncooked meat, drinking unpurified water, taking damage from disease-ridden foes, and using harmful chems all put your body at risk for various ill effects. When you are afflicted with an illness, a message will appear on your screen. You can check specifics about your current illness by navigating to the stats section of your Pip-Boy stat tab by pressing R1 to view your active effects. Illness. We have insomnia. You get less sleep than desired. Lethargy. Your AP regenerates much more slowly. Fatigue. You need to sleep more frequently. Parasites. It takes more food than normal to satisfy your hunger. Weakness. Your body can't handle as much damage as normal. Infection. You take damage as the infection spreads. Doctors. Doctors can heal your wounds, cure your addictions, and banish diseases for a price. You can find a doctor in most major settlements. Antibiotics. Antibiotics, which can be crafted at chem stations, purchased from doctors, or found in medical containers, instantly heal the various effects of illness. Herbal remedies. Herbal remedies, which can be crafted at chem stations, purchased from vendors and doctors, and found in various containers, significantly lower your chances of developing a particular illness. Suppressed immunity. Items that cleanse your body of rads come with the cost of making you tired and temporarily damaging your immunity, leaving you more vulnerable to illness than usual. Survival. Healing changes. Slower healing. In survival, the rate at which restorative items like stim packs and food recover your health is significantly reduced. You'll need time to time your healing precisely if you hope to last. So yeah, they heal over time a lot longer now. Crippled limbs. Crippled limbs will no longer auto-heal after combat. You will remain crippled until you healed by a stim pack. Companion healing. If your companion goes down during combat, you must heal them before they can get back up. If you leave the area without healing them, they will return home to recover. Survival. Hunger, thirst, food and beverages. Food and drink value. Looking at an item's value is a good way to determine how much that item will counter your thirst and hunger. Food bonus effects. A food's bonus effects, such as increased carry weight from Radstag steak, will only apply if eaten when you are not currently hungry. Make sure you take care of the basics before eating bonuses. Good to know. Counter effects. Keep in mind that certain items may not give you the results you expect. For example, chems and alcohol dehydrate. Caffeine makes you hungry, etc. Caffeinated. Caffeine gives you a short reprieve from your tiredness, possibly buying you time to finish off your fight or find a bed. Survival. Items and companions. Weighted ammo. Bullets and shells now all have a small amount of weight, which varies by caliber. Heavier items such as fusion cores, rockets, and mini nukes can really drag you down. Carry weight. In survival, both you and your companion's carry weight has been significantly reduced. Exceeding your carry weight reduces your endurance and agility stats and periodically damages your legs and health. Think of your back. That is insane. They have actually gone insane on this survival difficulty. It's actually very real life in comparison with Skyrim's one, which is quite heavy, quite nasty anyway, but they've really gone to town with this. Okay, companions. Carrying weight for companions has been decreased. Companions will also no longer automatically get back up if down during combat and will return home if abandoned without being healed. Enemy and loot repopulation. Locations you've cleared will now repopulate with new enemies and loot at a significantly slower rate. That's not necessarily a bad thing. If we're going to have to fight harder, fight for longer, and have to deal with more shit in general, it's probably not a bad thing that when we kill it, it stays dead for a long time. So, you know, we're still going to try and make our way through this, but we need to survive while doing it. We need to stay strong. Strongback. Instead of allowing fast travel with Strongback rank 4, you no longer take damage from exceeding your carry weight. So yeah, I can't remember what Strongback is. So, but whatever it is at rank 4 would allow fast travel. I'm assuming that's when you're over encumbered. Since fast travel is not allowed at all now, that is a thing. But anyway, that's all of the rules for survival difficulty. So I wanted to read through them so I knew the differences and you guys knew the differences. So that is what we're dealing with now. That is what Marcus is dealing with. That is what we're going into. So let's get into it. And let's have a look around. Let's gather as much as we can because we're going to need it. We're probably going to need random glass Nuka-Cola bottles. There's a Nuka-Cola. I'm just going to grab a little bit of everything. Stim pack and a Radaway. We're going to need that. We're not going to take the folder. Let's have a look around everything here. There's some crates right here. There's a Radaway. There's a Radaway and a beaker. The Molotov cocktail Radaway. I'm not going to go for the cracked glass bowl. This is the new stat section they've added into, or I don't know if it is new, but they've added it anyway into the Pip-Boy. You press R1 and it brings up what current status effect you're under. So adrenaline, my damage is plus 10% currently because I've killed things. So that helps. But that will go down when we sleep as stated. What was that? Oh, it's just me, I guess. Nothing in there. I'm going to be, severely looking around for absolutely anything because the first thing we need to find really is some purified water. That's going to be a hard one. A desk fan. What is down under here? Some cram. Get as much food as possible. It's not all going to be good. There is a bottle cap. I'll have that. Nothing in the desk. Switchblade. I'll take that. I'll also take some 10mm rounds. And again, I just want to go back into here. So my HP is 95 out of 100 because I took 5 overall damage from that. What's my Sorry, I cannot speak it today. My inventory is looking good. I've only got 37 out of 105, but 105 is still next to no inventory space. Okay. Okay, moving on. So that AP goes down and does take a little while longer to come back up. But it still comes back up at a decent rate, unlike in Skyrim. Ooh. I'm going to take as much of these as we can. It's a slip bean. Jesus. I will get my words out today. I swear it, guys. Sorry. I'm going to be picking up food and stuff from everywhere. Well, we know what we've got to do now before we can do anything else. Ideally, I want to see if there's an active bed here in Sanctuary that I can use, but we need to do the thing with Codsworth first. So let's go talk to the metal menace that is Codsworth. Where is he? He's over here. Hello, Codsworth.
I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
It's really me, sir. Codsworth, what happened?
Codsworth? What happened to the world?
The world, sir? Well, besides our geraniums still being the envy of Sanctuary Hills, I'm afraid things have been dreadfully dull around here. Things will be so much more exciting with you and Mrs. back. Where is your better half, by the by?
Okay, Codsworth, I have several things to talk about there. Well, actually, no, I only have one. Geraniums. It's pronounced geraniums, you dick. And, she was killed, Codsworth. We saw it happen. She died. Someone shot her in the face. They took my son.
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire mood. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game. Is the lad with you?
Codsworth, you are a semi-sentient robot who has the ability to tell how long time has been. Why would my family be with me after... Why would I even be alive after the best part of what I think is 200 years in this game? So, have you seen Sean?
Codsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen him? Have you seen Sean?
Why, the missus had him last, remember? Or perhaps she's gone to the Parker residence to arrange a play date. I'm sure she'll be back with him momentarily.
No, he has been kidnapped.
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years.
200 years? What? Are you?
A bit over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
Okay, so before I answer that question, at the top, it obviously came up there. You must have seen it. I am now officially tired. My character's suffering from tiredness. So certain stats will indeed go down. I'll check them in a minute. But we have to talk to Codsworth because we need to move this along. I'm going to go for the yellow one because it's a persuasion question. Are you okay, Codsworth?
Codsworth, you're acting a little bit weird. What's wrong?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Oh, nothing. And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car. How do you polish rust?
Stay with me.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Okay, holotape.
A holotape? What's on it?
I believe it's a private message for you. My etiquette protocols would not permit me to play it for myself. Any standard holotape reading device should be able to play it back. Oh, like that Pip-Boy on your arm. That should work brilliantly. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Anything dangerous?
Have you seen anything dangerous?
Oh, just the usual, sir. Pesky neighborhood dogs and mosquitoes. Shall I investigate?
Yeah, let's do that.
Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir.
Okay, so before we go off, let's go back over to stats. And, okay, so I am now got a stat debuff on me of an AP refresh minus 5%, so it takes 5% longer. And as you look at my AP down in the bottom corner there, I now have a red mark on it. I have less AP, less maximum AP. Well, well done, Codsworth. Where did the bits go? We are going to have to take the bloatfly meat because we're going to need to eat it.
My senses are picking up movement in another house. Follow me.
Okay, Codsworth, as you say. All these beds are trashed. I need somewhere to sleep. Just wait for this guy to come around the corner, get a better shot at him. Nice. Next one. Next one. Beautiful. Codsworth, what are you doing up there?
Marcus, your family isn't here either. They're really gone, aren't they?
They are, but it's okay, Codsworth.
Codsworth.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Codsworth, do you fancy getting out of the roof? I'm not going to lie. But thank you anyway, Codsworth.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Oh, you got out of the roof. Good for you. Right, I need to quickly find, other than more bloatfly meat, I need to quickly find materials that I may be able to create a bed with, unless there is a house around here that still has a decent bed, which this one does not. Silver tablespoon, clean striped suit. That might have cloth. Cloth can be used to make a mattress at least. Nothing there. Uh-huh. We only have one of these, so... Beautiful.
Yes.
Got a pipe pistol and some pre-war money and some other bits and pieces. Baby rattle and a toy car. Not right now. I need to head back because we need to find out how to sleep. Or we need to find a bed immediately, should I say. Resting is good. I don't mind so much about the damage bonus. I will quickly look in these houses, but I think all of the beds are going to be screwed. There's another flip lighter. There's a cap stash here, and that's always good. Wonder glue is very good. Adhesive, anything adhesive is always good. I remember there being this, yes. Ammo here, beautiful. Dog tags, okay. Dog bowl, not so okay. Okay, let's move around. Let's, I don't think there is any usable beds, if I remember rightly. There's a toaster that I will take. There's some Nuka-Cola, which... I shouldn't really be drinking anytime soon. Give me radiation. I did, yeah, I did take the bloatfly meat from that bloatfly when we came in here. Okay, I'll just look in this house, but again, I don't think, duct tape and adjustable wrench, more duct tape, because adhesive again is the thing. Adhesive is going to be a big thing for us in this game. So are screws, surprisingly, or non-surprisingly to those that have played the game. Okay, nothing immediately. So I'm going to try and make a mattress or something to sleep on. Structures, furniture, beds. Okay, so a standardized bed will require steel and cloth. I have 20. Yes, I can make this. I can indeed make this. So we're going to take this back to our house, our place. Before we do that, we are going to scrap this one. Scrap a few bits. So with all the different bits and pieces I picked up that are on me, I have enough to actually make a bed, which is awesome. Doesn't matter where it goes. I prefer it to go where the old one was. It's not like I can't move it around in a minute anyway. Like so. Beautiful. No, I don't want to store it. Nope. It's not quite straight. My OCD is going to play up with me with that. There we go. And exit. Beautiful. We have somewhere to sleep, and we're going to do that right now. I'm going to sleep for about 4 hours. Okay, so that was enough to get rid of the tiredness. Beautiful. Also, it didn't allow me to save. I thought we could save when that happens. Sleep for another hour. Is there a... It auto-saves. But anyway, I shouldn't have done that because whatever the problem is with me now has increased that red bar again. So, what is wrong with me? I am parched. My intelligence has been minused by 1 because I'm dehydrated, or parched, sorry. So, I need to find something to drink. Is there a way I can create or find... It'd be awesome if there was some purified water around here. Real awesome. I don't think I've got anything. Don't think you can use a workshop to... Exit. Resources. Water. No, I've got everything I need apart from concrete. So, I'm going to look around. I'm going to let that gonna let that stay as it is. I'm gonna see if I can find something that has concrete in it. Don't know why I turned that on. In fact, if I scrap a load of stuff, I might find something that has concrete in it. I can't remember what does. And plus, the more of these, the better, really. Steel. Sorry guys, I know this isn't the most interesting stuff ever, but what would have concrete? This... No, ceramic. God damn it. Ceramic and steel. Concrete, guys, concrete. What am I looking for that should have concrete in it? Well, not you, you're a carjack, but... Stuff outside here. What has concrete? No, you're steel and a lot of other bits and pieces. See, all this stuff is steel for ruined houses. I need like a part of a curb or something. I only need like 1 concrete. Anything. Anything. Why can't I just do that? That'd be amazing. I'm not going to get concrete by the normal method, am I? So, I mean, this whole house needs to go... yes, I am. You just have to take apart a whole entire house. So, now we can build that thing, and now I can get some good water. Resources, water. Thanking you, a water pump. Beautiful. I think that's how this works anyway, unless this is just for the population of the people that will end up living here. But for now... For now, it can go here. No, I don't want to store it in the workshop. I want to leave it, and I want to use it. Fill bottle. Purified water added. Nuka-Cola bottle removed. And the same again. So this is beautiful. We are going to be reusing every bottle. There you go. So I have 3 bottles also. If we go to pump. Oh, no. Oh, it does. I can just drink straight from it directly and keep the bottled water as well. So that was awesome. That was good planning. Yay me. Yay me. I actually achieved something. I didn't know what I was doing really, and I couldn't remember how exactly the water pump worked because I was under the assumption, I remember from playing before, that we created water pumps so there would be resources for the people that end up moving to Sanctuary Hills. But I never actually recall using one myself to fill up a water bottle because I didn't need to. But now I do. So, anyway. Let's go for a little scout around because I know there's some more enemies left. And then we can start building up our base of operations. Because I can survive here now, moderately. I'm still going to need to cook stuff because I'm going to start getting hungry soon. So let's just have a look around. Let's make... What was that over there? I don't know. Let's start making the area safe. I see you. And as you can see, enemies no longer appear on your radar. Oh. Much better. Okay, so these are all food for me now. I'm going to take a used oil can because oil's always a good thing as well. Basically, we are going to become the insane survivalist scrapper, which we need to be. We need to be to survive this mode, so that is good. I'm glad to see we do more damage now, but then again, like the game said, so do the enemies. Apparently, most enemies will kill us in 1 or 2 hits. Luckily, we do the same to them, especially these early ones like rad roaches and such. Again, I'm looking forward to surviving this way. Let's unlock this.
Got it.
2 more bobby pins. Very nice. Very much needed. And some psycho. The military fatigues, they're not going to do much for us, so I'm going to leave them be. Good, 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 good. I did go to this thing on the shelf, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I'm starting to go crazy. Of course I did. Already going crazy, even though I'm properly hydrated and so on and so forth. You've leveled up. Pick up a new perk in the Pip-Boy. Indeed we have. And unlike Skyrim Survival, we don't need to sleep to level up. All sleeping does is save our game for us. And it only auto-saves. It's a little bit annoying because is it going to count as an auto-save or a manual save? I didn't get to choose a save file. I really would prefer that. Level up anyway. Okay, so perception, I can do any of the main ones if I want. Luck might be a little bit handier, things like critical hit rate, but for now I'm going to go to the one that's going to benefit me the most as of the moment, and that is going to be, there's a few down here. Is there a doctor in the house? Stimpaks restore 40% of lost health and Radaway removes 40% of radiation. That'd be quite handy. Gun nut would be quite handy. Requires intelligence of 3. Obviously intelligence is further up there. I'm not going to be using automatic weapons straight away. That scrapper would be very handy as well. I have intelligence of 5. There is another thing around here. Lone Wanderer would be handy, because I don't like... Dog meat sounds like he could be a big disadvantage in this mode. There is something around here. Where is it? At least I thought there was, anyway. Not awareness, not locksmith. Action points regenerating 25% faster. Sounds like it could be handy. I swear there was one. Rifleman I also really want for when I get a rifle. But there should be one somewhere. Oh, it might be this one. You find more bottle caps in containers. Ah, that's it. It was Scrounger. Because my luck isn't high enough, that's not going to be a thing. I wanted to find more ammunition. But we're good for ammunition for now. So we're going to go for Gunslinger immediately. And the next one will probably be Rifleman. So I'm going to accept that. So Gunslinger is now rank 1. And that will help. So yeah. That is our level up. So our status is now level 2. Yeah, we don't have any special statuses anymore. I can't press R1 to get anything. And this is our stats. Obviously, I haven't done any of the main ones this time. I really should increase that luck by 1 next time. And we now have Gunslinger as a perk. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. We'll have a little look around. Another 10mm pistol. That's going to be handy for scrapping and making a better version of this 10mm pistol. That is Med-X. We will take that definitely. A few things here. Right. Makeshift bomb. Disarm this. Awesome. Spring added and copper added. And then we'll break our way into this safe. Beautiful.
Sweet.
Taking the rounds. Taking another pipe pistol. I don't know really why I need pre-war money. Well, it's cloth, so it might be help towards even making a better bed. Maybe one where it will allow me to manual save. Pre-war money and shotgun shells. Taking all of that. So I'm over halfway encumbered now, so gotta be a little bit careful. And light bulb in here. Don't know why I need that right now. Let's unlock this terminal. I know there's nothing particularly important on here, but select potential password with the left stick, press X to enter it.
Yes.
Oh, first one I came to, it was kind. Anyway, none of this is important. It's literally a drug dealer's route. That is what all of that is about. I just wanted to increase skill with that, with hacking, so... Okay, so there should be one enemy appear around here somewhere out of the bushes. Hello? There we go. Beautiful. And my AP went down again, so the red section of it went down. So let's see exactly what's... I'm now hungry. Peckish. My endurance has gone... I've lost 1 off the endurance stat. Luckily, in this house over here, has a cooking pot. So we're gonna get to that in a second. Just gonna wait for this fucker to come out first. The more you guys I kill at the moment, the better, because then I have more food. 6 more bobby pins, always good. Always good. Fantastic. And I am going to have to spend... The next episode you see will not be the next bit I play, but I will, because it will still be boring as arse, me scrapping everything around here in order to make... it'll be mainly a plain lot, this whole place. I won't put up a lot of rigorous defences in that to begin with, but I will make a better bed and stuff that can sanitize water better, or just more amenities that are going to keep me alive before we move on to the Red Rocket Station. I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I'm not going to record that. I will do that and kind of see what I need and just do it play by play. But first things first, I'm going to move this. This needs to go where I need it. I need it to be centralized so I can gain access to it easily. I don't have to keep running towards the edge of town to use the cooking station, as it's called. We're going to keep all our stations, all our bits and pieces, all in the same similar sort of area, because that is going to be handy. And that similar area, since this area is a bit more cleaned out, is our cooking station. Can go there, because it's not at all a hazardous thing having it in the house, right, guys? Okay, so what can we cook? Roast. We can cook baked bloatfly. We can do 3 of them, so cool. And we can make a load of grilled rad roach. Awesome. Have I got anything else? No, I have not. So that's it's awesome. No soups, no vegetables, and no, we can make dirty wastelander, whatever that is. Oh no, we can't. Anyway, every time we find dirty water now, we can come here and purify it. So that's awesome anyway. We can just boil it up, purify it. That'll be great. And it tells you the value of it, so that's how much of our hunger it will heal. That's what the guide said, what we read at the beginning, right? So we can exit the station now. Or in the case of purified water, our thirst that it will heal, not our hunger. So if I go into this, peckish -1 endurance, I don't it doesn't state exactly how little or how much it will require for me to fill myself up, but go to inventory, go across to, it would actually be aid, wouldn't it? Rad roach meat, I don't want to eat plain rad roach meat. We'll have that's 15. That's the value of grilled rad roach is 7. So let's eat one of them. What does that do? Decreased it a very little. You are properly fed. Right, I had to eat 2 more. Oh, and we got a... no, we don't want to shoot Codsworth. Apparently that actually boosted our stats. Grilled rad roach. HP plus 0.3. That is the boost we got from that. But at least it's a boost. That is something. Okay, so we're making progress. We're figuring out how things go. We're keeping generally alive. But yeah, I've tapped out all of the resources of the enemies here, so I'm going to have to quickly scrap a few things and then make a little defensible place for myself. I might scrap this house, have this just as the workshop house. I will go around and scrap the relic houses, some of the trees, make this pad of clearing. Might just build, even though it'll be out in the open, I might just have this as all of the workstations because it's nice and clear already. I won't put a roof on it straight away because I need to have other stuff towards survival. But one thing I will do while we're here and in good condition is I'm going to rest. I can't remember how many hours it required for like already, because this is a bed. This is a fully good to go bed. So if we give ourselves a good 9 hours sleep, hopefully that won't fuck me up too much. You feel well rested, but apparently it said I was fatigued, but then now I'm well rested again. So what's the ideal? I'm not. I'm parched. After a good night's sleep, I'm well rested, but I do need to drink. So I'm not wasting my water. Obviously, didn't mean to turn that light on. I'm just gonna go and drink from here. We are now properly hydrated. So that's a beautiful thing. And since we'll have certain places, and I now understand even more where the base building system is now in place for survival mode, is awesome because you're going to want places you stop off on your journey. You're going to want to go to your outposts, and you're going to want to drink the water and stay hydrated for free and make as much food as possible, grow in each individual place. So you've got a place that is well defended, that you can go and you can feel safe and survive in for a little while, just like an actual post-apocalyptic wasteland is exactly how it should be. So yeah, I understand the appeal of this mode, and I will want to be playing this more because I'm playing Skyrim survival mode more, and that has got me just as hard as this has, and I very much like this. It's not just busy work. I'm sure it's going to be awesome in fights as well, like proper fights. I've done a little bit more fighting in Skyrim survival mode, and that made me feel like every fight I won was my victory. I only won a couple of humans I fought, a couple of wolves, but I felt like, yeah, I done that. It was more rewarding rather than just making the enemy harder for no apparent reason. But anyway, guys, I've run out of time for this episode, so I'm going to have to leave it here. I will be doing more Fallout 4 survival mode because I want to get into the guts of it and just see how hard it is. I was originally going to do this episode as a sort of comedy episode and have the Adventures of Dave and kind of do that, but I might save that for Fallout New Vegas or something else because I really actually want to spend some time doing this. Again, not going to show you guys everything. It's going to be a bit of a push, but when I come back in the next video, I'll definitely update you guys in exactly what I've done. But anyway, for now, as always, I have been Lord Exus. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. In a bit.